All right, congratulations. You are now ready to move on to the last step in preparing your script before you start practicing. You've done the most tedious part, which is choosing your script and editing your script so it's in time. Now you simply have to print it, put it in your book, and then you can start practicing. But before you do that, we have to reformat our Word document because as you notice, this book and these pages, the page sleeves that you will use for your script, they're only half size. They're not full size sheets of paper. So you have to reformat your document so that when you print it, you can fit it in these pages without needing to cut the edges off and change the margins and all of that. I'm going to show you a really easy way to reformat your document so it will fit in these sleeves. We're going to start with your script. This is just a prose piece that I'm going to use as an example. As you can see here, the only thing I've done ahead of time is mark where my page turns are going to be. Make sure you strategically choose where you're going to turn your page. Make sure you've worked with your coach about that. So the things you need to know. First thing I want to do is highlight the whole document and change the font to size 14. I like my font to be a little larger. Then I'm going to go to the layout, orientation, change it to landscape. Next, I have to add a second column. So go to columns and select 2. Now we have our script in 2 columns on horizontal pages. Only one thing left to be done, and that is to take these spots where I've marked a page turn, and I'm going to put my cursor there and hit enter until the text moves down the next column and off the page, leaving only the text that I want on this particular page, this first page of my story, on this page of paper in the document. And I'm going to go to every single spot where I have a page turn. I'm going to put my cursor there. I'm going to hit enter until the text moves to the next page. And I'm going to do this in every single spot where I need to turn the page. Now here, we're going to come to a little dilemma because the section that I'm moving right now, as you can see here, this section I'm highlighting is all a part that I want to be on the same page. I don't want to turn a page as I tell the story anywhere in this section. But it's onto 2 pages. The text is too big. So I'm simply going to highlight that section and go back to home. Change that section of font to size 12. And so this is the only part of my speech that's going to be size 12 font, just so I can keep it on the same page. Everything else is 14, so I can read it a little easier as I memorize and practice. You can go through the rest of the document on your own. I'm not going to demonstrate the rest of it for you because it's the same process all the way through. The last step is to print the document. And once you've printed it, you'll take this blank side of the page and fold it over in half behind the side of the page that has text on it. And at that point, you can slide those pages in here or open up your sleeves and put the pages in there. You will have to punch holes in that page, the pages that you've printed, so that you can still fit it in the book. But that's the process. If you have any questions, let me know. It's fairly simple, just a couple quick clicks and printing and folding. And then you're ready to start memorizing and performing and winning all kinds of lovely awards. Best of luck.